Hello everyone, my name is Jacob Melchizedek, and I am going to be assuming control of this planet. So you might say, well, that's a pretty big thing. Why are you doing that? Well, it is a big thing, and I understand that. And the reason why I'm doing it is because there are a lot of things that could be better on this planet. And nobody really knows who's running it. Nobody really knows who's running the planet. So I'll run it, and all life on Earth and in the universe will know who's running planet Earth. So, as far as how will I do that? Well, first, I'll assume control of space operations and the mainstream media. This is necessary because when you understand the true nature of this reality at deep level, the space operations and the media are two of the most influential industries in regards to shaping the consciousness of the human race. And right now we are on the verge of being reclassified from a Type 0 to Type 1 civilization. And I know exactly what to do that. And also, one of my primary concerns are to prevent the unnecessary recycling of souls. The reason why I have such a good handle on the soul recycling issue is because of the interaction I've had with angels and extraterrestrial life and the experience I've had in other dimensions. And in order for the human race to be accurately informed with this message and subsequent messages, in regards to this issues and other very important issues, it is necessary for this information to go mainstream in this physical dimension, right on the television. But right now, those who control the media and space operations are preventing this from happening. So we need to stop that, lift that obstacle of prevention. In higher dimensions, there are, I believe, over 100,000 extraterrestrial races watching me film this video right now. And as I said before in prior videos, the angels are here, and the extraterrestrials are here walking among us, and they have done everything they can do. The amount of support that the human race has in this dimension from other dimensions is absolutely mind-boggling. It's phenomenal. And angels, they can appear in this material dimension, and as far as other dimensions goes, this is just one example. Just between myself and about 50 feet in front of me, I could tune into it, and right now as I speak with my naked eye, I'm looking at literally probably 1,000 beings, 1,000 different entities in another dimension. And just the support that we have from other dimensions is really spectacular, and we just have to usher in that support into this dimension to make the world a better place. Something that every human being should be considering right now is the solar system, because when you look out and the sun's shining and you see the air and the trees and everything like that, whose solar system is it? It's mine, and it's just as much yours as it is mine, and we should all be concerned about what's happening out there, especially since we're on the verge of being reclassified to a higher level of existence. What qualifies me to do this job is that I can be trusted to tell the truth and be honest, and money has absolutely no bearing on what I'm saying. I will not sell anybody out. For $1 billion, I wouldn't sell anybody out. It just goes, the importance of what I'm doing right now, I believe, just goes beyond money. It's as simple as that. And I think that's something that a lot of people need to also take a good look at and realize. Also, the the angels and extraterrestrials do trust honesty from me, because they understand that I understand the nature of the reality and that there are no secrets. Whereas some people might try to get one over on them, but it's actually not possible. And they know that I know that. I've also chosen to surrender to the truth between the level of existence that I now reside in and beyond the 144th dimension. So whatever the truth is, it is. And not that I have all the answers. I have a lot more questions than answers, but I'm willing to surrender to the truth between here and there. So if you have been following, there's a interdimensional television show going on in regards to me right now, and if you have been following that show and have only been exposed to what's happening in this physical dimension, then you are out of the loop with most of this information. And what I'd like to do is help people navigate these other dimensions so that they don't have to take my word for it, they can experience for themselves, and also bring this intelligence and these life forms into this physical dimension for interaction. And so it's just to sum it up, it's going to be a matter of assuming control of space operations in the media, then upgrading the government, upgrading every other industry on the planet, and then reclassifying the human race to a Type 1 civilization. And there's a lot more to say, but that I'm just keeping everything nice and simple until I get a collective response from the human race. And the angels and extraterrestrials, they do not have free will. The angels have to go by the will of God, and extraterrestrials have to respect the prime directive. Most extraterrestrials do, and some of them do not, and that's caused a little bit of a problem, but nothing that can't be solved. So also, I know that I got into a lot of very complex information when it comes to shape-shifting and transvection, time travel, free energy, extraterrestrial life, and the different dimensions. And I want the human race to understand that it's not necessary that you understand all that stuff. The angels understand it. I recommend that you make extraterrestrial contact and become aware of these things, because that's the truth, the reality at higher levels of existence. But it's not necessary. Basically, what is necessary from the human race is to just understand that you're better off following someone who's being completely honest with you, rather than someone who's manipulating you or just flat out lying to you. And I can very easily bring through the leadership that will do that with your assistance. And like I said, the angels and extraterrestrials, they cannot do this for us. They can guide us, and it's up to us on Earth with free will to make these decisions and make these moves for ourselves. The truth is that I believe the well-being of your soul and the well-being of your soul, of the soul of your children and your grandchildren, rely heavily on this particular timeline. So if we all make the right move and make the right moves with synchronicity, there's a lot at stake here, and it's a matter of learning how to fly and things like that, and that's literal. Basically, the two primary things that you need to be concerned, or that I'm looking at, is your willingness to communicate clearly, directly, and honestly, and what paradigm you're in, what level of consciousness you are now at. And those are the two main considerations when reclassifying a race to a Type 1 civilization. Also, it's necessary to understand that we are just all Earthlings. This is a very small planet. We all got to live here. So regardless of your occupation, your race, where you're born, your sex, your orientation, all that stuff kind of falls by the wayside when you look at things from a higher perspective. So basically we just have to realize we're Earthlings and collectively and intelligently upgrade this world's government. So all I need basically is a collective intelligent response from the human race, and I am ready to go at any time. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video.